Do you know that I really want you to succeed here on the mat? I really want you to have a great experience with me and feel like you can work out the best you can do, okay? Doesn't mean that you follow what I do completely. You might be faster, you might be slower, you might take more breaks, but my aim is to work out with you and make you have a great time and feel like you succeeded on the mat. You had a great training. You worked out the best you could. So I hope this encouraged you to join me with some warming up exercises, coming up on your toes, doing some shoulder moves here to get it all going. And of course, weight lifting is great. I am, how old is it? I always forget, 46, I think. And the older I get, the better I actually find weightlifting, because muscle tissues disappears a little bit the older you get. And so it's great to build strength and continue to do that. Twisting, and if you don't jump, just do circles. I just have to add here, this week I'm also doing a video for larger bodies for yoga. So if that is you want to do yoga and you think, oh, it's only for super slim, flexible people, it's not. So make sure you take a look at that video as well. All right, enough about that. Twisting, warm up the spine, the shoulder blades. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee opposite elbow, either just like this or coming up on your toes. Again, turning your shoulders from side to side. All right, I feel like turning up the music a little bit. So keep moving as I will be playing here a little bit with my audio. All right, just a few minutes of getting body heat. Four, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna squat. So get some distance in between your feet. Take the hip back and sit down. And the first couple of times I always go a little bit gentle, just because I like that. I need to be gentle with my body, and probably so do you. All right, now we've done the first couple of times, so you can go lower now. But maybe take a look at your knees pointing out, the toes slightly out. If we follow the beat, we'll go down 2, and there it disappears. And down, and just one more. All right, beautiful. Take your left arm over your head, get some distance in between your legs, and go out to the side. We're gonna do small, like, pulsation moves. Go on to get your core engaged. Not just the top of the rectus abdominis, also the bottom. Actually, it goes all the way down here. I don't know if you've thought about that. Often we see it up here, but they're actually going quite low. And only the side of the six-pack muscles is working here, going to the opposite side, and then other muscle groups are taking over to help us do this pulsation move to the side. Yep. All right. We are gonna really move fast. So feel like you're sprinting the best you can. Lift the knees up, let your arms move like this. When I teach this in my fitness classes, in-person classes, it always sounds like it's raining because people like stepping. The floor becomes like a drum. All right, come on. Move it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your right leg back, lunges. Again, maybe a little bit gentle to begin with, especially if you have any issues. Bring a chair for your body weight or for a balance. Closing the hip, so the hip sockets the bone here. You can palpate on yourself, feel it. Pointing forward. 2, and the last one. Switching sides. Keep the spine somewhat tall. And some of us might feel the hip flexors, maybe with the psoas, which is a deep muscle here. If your left leg is back, you feel it here as you go down. Normal thing, especially if you're seated a lot or if you're biking a lot, leaning forward. There's one, hip flexor becomes tight. It's okay if you feel it. Of course, you shouldn't overdo things here, but just 2. Well, I like that song. Okay, I think we're somewhat warmed up. We just need the wrists, elbows, throw me some hand gestures, and then walk out plank. Oh, see if we can make it all the way to the end here where hands are stuck under the elbows, under the shoulder, maybe on your toes, maybe on your knees as I'm showing now. Walk your hands back. Gonna add some stuff to that. So walk forward again. Again, you choose toes, you choose knees. Both things can be done here. Right leg, left arm out, back, opposite, out. Just one more on each side. Keep the hip low. And then you walk back to your feet. A few more times to the front. All right. Find that stability. Gaze forward, stepping 4 times. And walking back. So why are we walking forward and back here? Because it's such a great move for shoulder stability. Keep feet and hand out again. So every single thing we do here on the mat, on the floor, one more time, is quite important. It has a purpose. Trust the process. Let's go for 8 of these going out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can walk yourself back. Beautiful. Okay. Body workout, first of all. No weight for now. Bring your right leg back for that lunge posture. All the way down and up. And then I'm gonna count. First of all, just get the posture in. You know that. We didn't warm up, okay? You know this one. Then we're gonna go down super slow, counting with me. Going down for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hovering the knee over the floor, lifting up 8. Through the heel, 7, 6, 5. Just halfway now, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close to the floor, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching. You don't have to do with the fingers as I do. All right, opposite side going down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Sometimes when I do this with my hands, I see people on the mat going down 4. Now we're down, up 8, 7. I see people do up and down with like I do. They don't have to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going up, push through the front leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So that was, I wouldn't call it warm up, but we're gonna do your left leg to the front, right leg back. Going slowly down again. Then we're gonna go out in an airplane. Going down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe staying low, leaning forward. It feels a bit odd. Taking off. See if you can find balance. Lift the right leg that's behind you up. Staying here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See if you can bend the standing leg. Keep the balance if possible. Lowering down, right knee, hovering over the floor, lifting up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that might have been super hard, maybe not, but it's all good. Opposite side. Going down. 8, 5, 7, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leaning forward, bring the arms out to the side. Gaze on the floor. You can't look at the screen and do this. At least I can't. I wouldn't be able to do that. Lean forward, left leg up. Stretch out both legs. See if you can get your body in a alignment with the floor. Staying strong, kicking through the back leg. Staying for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly descend back. Right leg stays to the front, left back. Going down, hovering up. 8, 7, 6. Lifting through the front here. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Hope you're somewhat out of breath. Walk out plank again. So, get your hands there and walk out. Stack your palms under the shoulders. Lift forward. We're gonna do something operating out with the right hand, left arm, opposite. And from there, I wish I had my mat here. You're gonna come down on your elbow. All right, lean to the front like you're kissing the floor. Go back, come up on your hands again. Out with foot and hand. One time on each side. On your elbow. All right, you might choose to bring your mat. I'm gonna do that because that's just better. But just keep moving if you're with me. Probably have done that one to the front. Up on your hands again. Out, out. Yep. Don't be too hasty here. Keep that navel tucked in. Just 2 more here. And just take those pauses, those breaks that you need, right? If I wasn't doing this for a living, I would probably pause. All right, you made it. That's kind of the first round. We're gonna do some of these things again. I'm gonna take a sip of water. And then you're gonna bring your hand weights. Sorry for stepping out. Just didn't bring them. Gonna do lunges. But this time you might take your hand weight, and that might be heavy. You decide. Your right leg goes back, shoulders up, weight in each hand going down for 8, 7, 6, 5. Take the back leg really far back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Navel in, lean forward. I'm probably not gonna keep my balance here because I have my weight. Navel really strong in. I'm not gonna take my arms out to the side because that's not doable with my weight. But standing here, breathe. 6, 5, 4. Keep the shoulders back. 4, 2, 1. Lower down, going down to that low squat. Lunge. 8, 7, going up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry for not counting. Same side one more time. 8, 7, 6. Tuck the shoulders back. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lean forward, shoulders back. I'm gonna keep my hands just towards the floor. Lift up right leg, balance as best you can. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Lower down, coming up from that low lunge. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I feel that in the standing leg, opposite side. Are you okay? Yeah. Lunging down. left leg back this time. 8, down, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean forward again, shoulders back, navel in. See if you can find the balance. Don't be too fast. I really want you to engage the core and the shoulders. Staying here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down slowly, hopefully with control. Going up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Notice those shoulders. One more time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leaning forward. You know how much your hamstring is working here? Your glute max, your core, staying. Whew, best you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. See if you can go back. Lifting up from your low lunge. 8, 7, 5. Keep forgetting 6. I don't know why. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Just put the weight down my hands. Take a sip of water. Then we're gonna do the plank thing, but incorporating the weight for a little bit extra challenge. So, gonna bring the weight here. Now, if you just have like one of these, you just glide it on the floor like that. You don't roll it, right? So, now we can't get down on our elbows, and that's fine. You take that weight you have, or just your hand, roll the weight out to the side. Roll it back, switching, stabilizing your core. From there, take the leg out, take the leg out. Okay, so that's the difference. Roll out as far as possible. Back. I want to keep my hip as steady and still as humanly possible. As I power through this. Push down on the floor. Not dropping into the shoulder joint. Navel tucked in last time. Not too fast. You're with me, right? I need you to be with me. Either mentally or on the floor. Okay, it's a little bit of maybe a strange beginning or different beginning. Bring your weight, your hand weight. You can also use the bar if you choose. I like my hand weight for bicep curls and then a bit of shoulder as well. But first bicep curls. Okay, standing firmly, maybe bending those knees. And make sure your spine is tall, not rounding in any way. Lifting up. I'm going for the hammer variation, which looks like this. Okay, using the beat, let's go for it. Up, 2, down, 2, up. Resisting gravity on the return down. Yeah. If you are going really light with your weights here, you might be able to do way more. But just 6, 5, 4. The harder it gets, the more you want to move your spine a whole lot. Come on. And just the last one, just for the fun of it. Ugh. Down with the weight. Going back. I didn't do the shoulders, I want to wait for that. but going back to our legs. Okay, so first one, no bar, no weight. I'm gonna introduce the posture here. So going wide and toes actually quite a lot out, sitting down. If you have any pelvic issues, okay, you might not choose to go as wide. Staying here, squeezing in the buttocks, make sure you're not leaning back, keeping that tail tucked somewhat in. Again, not that one. Going up again. So you stayed low for that long. Going down again. Staying as low as possible. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting up. One more time. Going down. Staying maybe a little bit lower. Notice your knees out. Going up. Okay. Putting some more fun into this. Look at this. I'm taking my hands, bringing them on the inner thigh. My legs are gonna push in on my hands. My hands are gonna push out on the knees. Staying low. Push in and out. Push. You have to feel your arms engage quite a lot. For 4, 3, 2, 1. I felt that in my inner thighs, my glutes. One more time. Sinking down, and don't allow your knees to drop in. Hopefully your hands are strong enough to keep. Okay, push, hands into knees, knees into hands. Push. I feel like I'm giving birth here. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sure you didn't notice how much, or maybe you did, how much you were using your shoulders in this one. Quite a lot. All right, to pause for that, I'm gonna do an ab exercise. So bring a weight, can be heavy, because I think most of you can do it. So this is, for me, a really old exercise. So you bring your weight over the head and your leg down, bring it up. For easier, bend both knees and maybe elbows. All right, so this would be your less advanced option. And we try to engage the bottom of the abs to really keep that I think it's called lordosis if you speak Latin, that arch, I sometimes call it in the back. Keep that somewhat on the floor. Let's go for 6. Feel that in your arms as well, I hope. If you extend your arms, your triceps will be quite a lot engaged here. Just one more on each foot. Yay! Up. Okay, bicep curls again. So we have 3 exercises that we're gonna repeat somewhat. Water, always a great thing. So if you only have really light weight, bring 2 of those in each hand. If you have, like, I don't know what's it called, just single weights, often there's that small that you actually can keep 2 in each hand. So maybe 1 kilo and 2 kilo in left and the same the opposite side. So maybe try that. If you feel bad that you can't do enough, just maybe. Okay, bicep curls. Then I want to invite you to close your eyes and picturing that bicep, that top front of the arm, engaging as you bend your knees. not your knees, your elbows. So bending, pushing, lifting, picturing that bicep really short as you have a hand weight at the shoulders, and elongating as you bring your hands down. All right. And even picturing the back, the triceps, the back of the arm, how that one kind of hold on, resists to gravity as you slowly come down with the weight. Just 4 more. You can keep the eyes closed if you want. And still the spine somewhat still. Last one. All right. Bring the weight down and shake it out. Look at my arms, my fingers here, they're all red from this dumbbell. So I'm gonna bring my bar finally. Maybe you have used it already, I haven't. So bring it behind you. We're gonna go for that wide squat as well, so our arms can take a pause, toes out. So what are we gonna do? Take a look. Really good distance in between the feet. Again, toes pointing out, going down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying low, staying 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to repeat that, going down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 4, 3, 2. We didn't stay at the bottom, but that's fine. Going down. 4, 3, 2. Now we stay at the bottom. Staying low. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reaching up, pelvic floor engaged, buttocks. So we're going to repeat that a few times. Slowly down. And going to align my thighs, staying low, staying with the floor, as best as I can, and lifting. So always moving, so we're not pausing on the top. Of course, we're standing somewhat still here, unless you're shaking. Lifting through the arch of your feet, which will help you avoid to drop the knees in. Going down again, just 2 more. And you might feel fatigued. 4, going up 3, 2. I'm thinking, why did I choose this one? I'm struggling. Going down, staying low. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Some of you will remember that I did an ab exercise. We're gonna do one more, but before we focus on more on the straight muscle fibers, we're gonna switch, going for bicycle kind of a move, but we're gonna I'm gonna put some stuff in. Okay, first the bicycle, either with your legs stretched out, left elbow, right knee, 1 to each side. As you come into the middle, lift that hip up, okay? And then you go for 1 more to each side. And then you've done that, kind of a jump almost with the hip. And if there's one of these exercises that is not working for you, just don't do it. Do what you can. I'm trying to keep my head elevated most of the time. getting out of breath here. Come on, you gotta push yourself so you really get it in. Just 2 more repetitions. I feel that. Okay. Now again, this might not be accessible to you, but you can try. I'm gonna not use the mat for this one. So bring your hands down, back, fingers pointing toward your feet, and then you come up and reverse tabletop, staying here. Maybe your shoulders have to move back. If you want a little bit more, try to see if you can keep your hip elevated and take the right hand to the left foot. So slowly the hip will try to lower down, but I'm gonna try to resist. Lift up, standing still, moving with me for 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, one more. Hopefully fun thing. I'm gonna sit on my mat again. So take a look. You're gonna take your right hand, pinky finger pointing up, left foot, take a hold of the foot or either the ankle. Okay, extend it out without crossing it. All right, the free arm moves back. So this would be kind of a yoga posture. Twisting, broadening from shoulder to shoulder in front of your chest. All right, engage the core. And try to lift the back hand off and see if you can stay in this posture without the hand on the floor. Navel in. And then maybe let go of the foot, but with the hand still up there. See if you can stay in that posture for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finding muscles you did not know existed. Am I right? Opposite side, your left pinky finger up, reach the right foot, opposite foot, stretch it out. Again, hold your ankle, whatever is accessible. You don't have to stretch the leg. Lean back, like push the sternum forward for a little bit of a chest lift as you move to the side. Okay. Now you know what's gonna happen, so don't go for the easy posture just now, okay? Okay, navel in, engage everything. Lift the back hand off, staying here. That's the easy one, right? And then let go of the foot, staying. Let's go for 5, staying put, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Turning on your mat. Just gonna find those buttock muscles again. So, on the elbows, plank. Knees welcome as well. You're gonna lift your right leg up, bend it, bring the knee out to the side, and then lift the knee as high as possible, from the floor, right? And then bring that knee towards the right elbow. Bring it back, lift it away from the floor. As you bring it back, and let the foot. Opposite side. Bending your left knee. Bring the knee out to your left side. Lift it away from the floor and then bend it away. And then bring it towards the elbow. Bring it back. Let's just pause for 1 second. Now, this is a little bit easier somewhat on your hands, so you can do that if that's completely a no-go to do it on your elbows. I want to try to just take a break from my elbows. So, do it one more time. Right leg up. Don't lift the hip too high. Bend the knee out. Lift the knee high. Going up. Keep it elevated. Stay still for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly. Okay, I can't speak while I do this. So opposite side, you know what to do now. Staying hovering lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Gotta love that. Last thing, I'm gonna try to keep this video a little bit shorter than most of my videos. Cross the legs, lift the hip up, and then go for that twisting from left to right. Again, just keep the feet over the hip, or if you want a little bit more, move the legs away from the hip somewhat, not too far, and then over the hip, and then somewhat over your face. And let's just keep twisting. Remember the first 50 times I did this, it was killing me. It was so hard on my abs. But I've gotten used to it. But it doesn't mean we have to have a break. We don't have to have a break. So pause. You're gonna do the same thing, but this time switch legs. You probably just did one crossing over. That's just what you always do. Try to do that bit. Does it make a difference? Honestly, I don't know, but let's do it. Lift, move the hip. Again, staying put or moving. Don't twist too fast. Engage deeper muscles in the lower abdomen. 4, 3, 2, 1. How beautiful was that? Whew. Thank you for joining this somewhat odd way of working out, but I love to switch things up because that makes it more fun, hopefully. Not easier, but more fun to work out. So, as always, find something encouraging to think about as we finish, okay? Maybe be grateful for this video, no, or maybe be grateful for the effort that you put into this training today. You did it all the way. So strong. Great done. Great job. And see you next week.